What's really cool about working at Team Schools is that I have the privilege to pretty much do what I want in my classroom. I can implement the curriculum in any way that I want to. Ideas that might have seemed zany in my previous school setting are really praised here. I get to pretty much do what I want to do and teach as best as I can teach. I think with any curse, I think it's something that people have in their mind. So like he was told he was cursed, so he believed it and believed it and believed it and convinced himself that he was cursed. But I just think it was maybe a coincidence. It's incredibly professional. I think it's one of the things that motivates me most. Even on the days that are pretty tough, here, whether it's just like workload or a difficult day with a particular student, it's really cool to know that there are other colleagues in the building that are solution-oriented and always thinking of how can we make this work. But how do other people fit there? So we said that it's like Hector or Zero's mom, but how else do they really fit in? Track essay, please. I have lots of time for planning. I have regular meetings with my co-teacher, and I plan with her once a week. So I sit down and I write out my lesson plans, and I do unit plans as well so that my lesson plans really feed into my unit plans. Before coming to team, I wasn't really strong at doing any of those things. Because of the heat and the yellow-spotted lizards. Both of those make it dangerous, definitely, definitely. Let's jump over to Elijah. I expect a lot out of my students in terms of homework completion, in terms of how they participate in class, but most importantly, like how they think and how they push themselves to think. So I want to foster a classroom where that's okay. Mistakes are fine, and that we learn from those mistakes. And that makes us become a better thinker, which makes us become a better reader and a writer and a better mathematician and so on. My students' expectations for me are also incredibly high. The students hold you responsible for teaching them and expect nothing less than that. Especially when I see students coming into a middle school setting, reading on a third grade level, or lower in some cases, I think that that definitely screams a longer day. There are opportunities that we can expose our children to, like trips to Utah and culture blocks and talking about issues that are happening in the world today. I think all of those experiences are invaluable, and it allows us to actually think and not necessarily become a factory of learning where we're just giving and doling out information that we've been given. There's just this feeling that everyone here is about something that's really, really good. And you can feel it in the parents, you can feel it in the students. You can't trade it for anything, and it's really the best thing about working at Team.